Greetings, Admiral Hugh, Director of Cooperative Borg and Borg Reclamation Project speaking. I am reaching out to you as Starfleet Command has spoken very highly of your accomplishments. In particular, I'm told your experience in dealing with a variety of Borg. Another incursion is taking place in the Ram Izad system. Can you meet me there? I'll send you my coordinates upon arrival. I'm still waiting to hear back from other allies. We'll need all the backup we can get. Okay. Let's do that. See if I can't just transwarp there. Bye now. But yeah, they got the actual Hugh back for to play himself. Another nice one of the promo gifts was 5. I think it was today's actually, was the 5 lockbox keys. Did not get a Kethsar, which is a little annoying because I want all the Breen stuff, but still don't know why they didn't make that a holiday ship, but whatever. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Oh, because we're outside. Alright, let's begin. Where in the Delta Quadrant are we? Okay, we're about halfway to the research lab. It's been a while since I had to do anything here. Otherwise, I already picked up all the other stuff from with the energy credits off the exchange. Except for the ship.
What a surprise! I didn't expect to see you here. I'm responding to a call from Director Hugh of the Cooperative Borg. The Lucari Concordium has recently chosen me as their ambassador for all things Borg. He asked me to join him here to help with another incursion. I've been here for quite a while now. I'm not sure he's coming. Are you here to help as well?
Yeah, where the hell is he?
I agree. He's typically quite punctual. So I've heard, anyway. Well, I'm afraid I've also come across some starship debris in the system that I have yet to identify. It appears we're arriving at the aftermath of a tense clash. I suggest we try and find the director together. With your permission, I'll set up a sensor link so that our ships can share any data we find.
Can do. I mean, he's probably alive, because I doubt they hired him just to do the initial call spiel. I'm close enough, we'll just go slow-mo.
Let's see. Sensors are
Like standard impulse.
microscopic fragments of advanced regenerative circuitry. Nanites. And centralized control system debris. This is most certainly a full and cooperative probe.
Okay.
Something must have happened to their fleet. Let's hurry. There's more debris over there.
Welcome to my YouTube Let's Scan.
Scans indicate high-density alloy and further Borg circuitry fragments. Disruptive, not regenerative. In any case, this is not cooperative debris. The quantum signature doesn't even match our universe.
It looks a little blue, so that could be the control ones, or did they find yet another form of Borg to throw at me? You got yellow ones yet? Got green, red, and blue.
Look out! Control.
It is control, yep. Called it. I forgot, the control ones had cloaking.
Well done. That certainly explains the debris' quantum signature. Let's continue. I see a final cluster of debris up ahead.
I can't remember if we fought the control Borg in space, because I know we did on the ground. We were barely at
This fractal alloy
the alt universe.
debris I've ever seen.
Not Davidians.
It's protected by a quantum dispersal field. Someone must have come back to scatter the ship's debris signature. Its origin is untraceable.
Okay.
Heads up! Subspace sensors are picking up residual distortion nearby. A warp trail.
Okay, we're gonna have to fighting it.
Array frequencies. tachyon decay and subspace
Coming from
phase
above,
variances
like a cool guy.
suggest this warp trail is 2 hours old.
Ah. Oh.
Should get closer. There might be survivors.
It's
Oh
the
dear.
Harmony straight up.
Sensor readings are fluctuating erratically due to the magnetic properties of dense asteroids nearby. It's the Harmony. What's Tassine Faye's ship doing here?
There were a couple of blogs too, like plot blogs that
Tassine Faye was called in to help as well.
had the Aetherians,
The vessel seems
either
to
rights,
suffer
whatever, talking about stuff.
systems failures. They may require assistance. Shall we send out a hail?
Let's do that. Yo, comms. Call him.
Right. Starship Harmony, this is Admiral Kumar K of the LSS Raskava. Come in. Tassine Faye, do you copy? No response. Complete comm silence. I know this isn't exactly standard protocol, but considering the potential gravity of the situation, should we consider beaming down?
I mean, we're in the middle of a YouTube Let's Scan, so let's scan the energy fields.
Let's proceed with caution.
God, I haven't waveform matched in maybe a year at this point.
The magnetic properties of the denser asteroids near the ship are interfering with our scans.
We could use the tractor beam to move the Harmony out of the way.
An excellent idea. I'll send out an encoded subspace transmission detailing our intentions. I should be able to transmit it on a narrow enough frequency for it to bypass the interference, but we're unlikely to be met with a response, I'm afraid. Here's hoping Tassine Faye is able to receive it, and that we aren't breaking with any Aetherian customs.
They'll have to deal with it.
Right. I have identified a section of the Ramizad system where signals are not compromised by the asteroids. Meet me there.
Alright, I guess I'm doing the hauling.
Who would have thought that you'd be towing the Harmony today?
Not I, said the fish, because I didn't spoil myself on the contents of the mission. If I turned off text and had settings up a little higher, that'd be a nice photo.
The ship is still too close to the asteroids. Just a little further.
Where's the ambush? Where's the ambush? Show me the ambush.
It's working. The interference is subsiding. I suggest we try a final hail before we scan again. Starship Harmony, this is Admiral Kumarke. Do you copy? Starship Harmony, do you require assistance? Nothing.
So,
I'll consult with my comms officer.
sounds good.
Ensign Farunte, what's your assessment?
The Harmony might be experiencing a communications blackout, Admiral. This is likely unrelated to the interference caused by any asteroids.
Well, time really could be of the essence. We still have no idea where the director is or if he's all right. And I'm beginning to worry that the same might be said of Tassine Faye.
Alright, well, we'll scan.
This doesn't look good. Shields are lowered. I'm not detecting any breaches, so it must have been done voluntarily. The scans also indicate that the atmospheric conditions aboard the ship are highly unusual, and only just able to accommodate other species. Furthermore, the ship itself is exhibiting properties that are consistent with a multidimensional vortex. It's as if it is phasing in and out of existence. Or at least parts of it seem to be.
There's also in one of the blogs, there's something about an anomaly that like formed briefly in the walls of
Strict lockdown.
the Raskava? So this could be a bigger form of that. That's weird. Let's beam down.
I agree. I recommend we stay on high alert. Who knows what caused the ship's partial lockdown. This mission could be quite dangerous, especially if the Aetherians are unresponsive.
Are you sure you want to come?
Quite sure. But I do appreciate
She got
your
board
offer.
trauma from recent, so...
I would rather face my fears.
I think in-game it's actually been like a few months since that, but still.
Shadows. It's been quite good for me. I feel empowered, actually.
Alright. Better get going, then.
Read my mind. The ship's systems should have logged our attempts at establishing contact before beaming down. That said, I'm not sure I trust the accuracy of any of our current scans, given the situation. One last thing. I do recommend...
Okay, so it's probably just gonna be us, and then we'll probably pick up some teammates in there, then.
I don't feel comfortable sending anyone else down there before conducting a preliminary assessment. Ready when you are.
I'm gonna switch to my, my cycling gun. Not the gun I use on a bicycle, the one that cycles modulation. Yeah. See you there. Because odds are we're gonna have Borg waiting for us. And the cyclic gun means I don't have to... It's very pink. Probably looks cooler with the proper lighting, but... Okay, that's better.
This interior. It's beautiful.
It was kind of Tholian with all the triangles and diamonds.
It looks like the hallway behind us is locked. In fact, this room is under full lockdown, which I suspect will be true of most of the rooms we will encounter aboard the Harmony.
Great.
Bypassing security lockouts might require some thinking outside the triangle. Or box? It's an Earth saying. I suggest we take a look around. Perhaps there's another way out. Let's tread carefully.
I never do that. Okay. Show me some things to control. Like the big exclamation point. Why not? See if there's any other interactives real quick. Do a little bit of the beep boop. That's a translator this time. Full system lockdown bypassed. Okay.
Maybe this will allow us to open the door to the hallway behind us.
Sure.
No, the security clearance required to bypass this console is too high. We won't be able to go this way.
What about this thingy?
Optimizing tricorders for environmental scanning. What a unique structure. Optimizing for material analysis. Incredible. These polygonal wall structures act as data nodes.
Well, that's convenient.
It appears they store recordings of events that have happened aboard.
Oh, okay. We're gonna get some
They
cutscenes.
contain both visual and auditory data. You don't suppose we're being watched, do you?
Oh, that's
In any
possible.
case, it looks like this room's lockdown
I
has
was waiting
been
for the second, do you?
Let's try the console by the other door. There must be a way forward.
Okay.
Well done. All right, we better stay alert. We don't know what the consequences of bypassing the security measures aboard this ship are. For all we know, it could mean a variety of automated countermeasures, or...
We're gonna get to fight some robots? Oh, I meant to put the,
Given the situation. Let's keep scanning for abnormalities along the way until we get to the bottom of this.
I meant to try out the new kit modules.
Lead the way.
Alright, what can I swap out? I use the lightning and the other thing a lot. Okay, ball lightning can hang for now. I like the probes. Ball lightning and chain lightning can sit for a bit. Okay. Cool.
It's very empty in here. I wonder where all the crew members are.
Dead. What's this crispy ass thing? Oh, I think that's one of the little regenerator nodules. The little thing on the end makes it look kind of like Nomad, roughly, but... Nomad was a little boxier, so... Probably have you scan it in a minute. I like the little throbbing orbs on the floaty guys there. Through harmony, we are secure.
That's what Tarsine Fey always says.
Like a guiding
Do they
principle.
have a word?
Of course.
I'm feeling a little uneasy. No, not about the possibility of finding a Borg incursion aboard. It's about the comment I made earlier, about being watched. It was meant to be light-hearted, but I'm starting to think we are being monitored. It doesn't help that this room is on lockdown as well, and it looks like the security clearances increase the further along we get. We'll need to get creative again.
We'll have to scan 4 things instead of 3. What about that data node system we scan? We could reverse engineer it.
Interesting. Instead of recording in real time, we could recalibrate the...
There's the cutscenes I promised you.
It plays back a recording from the past. At some point, someone aboard this ship must have input the console code needed to unlock this room. Such a recording might also provide us with insight into what happened aboard the Harmony.
They encrypt that noise?
Spot on! I would need to input some kind of information about the data we want to access in order to bypass any encrypted subroutines.
I'm not sure that's how encryption works, but okay.
This would allow me to recalibrate the node's parameters to play back an older recording. Though, I'd have to reconfigure the node's memory buffer array to act as a hollow matrix interface instead. In other words, the node will no longer function as a recording subsystem, but as a hollow emitter, activated by a...
Remodulated tricorder.
I have to
Let's
say,
do it.
even though I'm not pleased about reverse engineering Aetherian technology without authorization, the science behind this is quite exciting.
Should be fine.
If you scan the room for information, I
It's
will...
not like we're taking it with us, so...
Parameters.
Let's do. You can't just leave this on the floor and not look at it at all. Alright. Oh, we got cubes.
Reconfiguring memory array to optimize for hollow emission output. Remodulating tricorders. Integrating environmental data to bypass encryptions. Done. The system is active. Shall we give it a try?
Let's watch.
In that case, please follow me.
Okay, so Hugh made it here. Oh, more than one?
This technology looks like a fragment of a larger piece.
Oh, okay, so they scanned it. Maybe it's something they found out into space. Oh, there we go.
Director Hugh, it is good to finally meet you face to face.
Ah, we got a little out of order, but...
So, you said you needed help.
It worked! So, both Director Hugh and Tarsine Fey were aboard the Harmony. What's more, The decay rate of the chronoton particles emitted by these projections placed the recording approximately 1 hour before the Harmony's warp trail signature in Ramizad. It's likely that whatever battle took place out there occurred after the director beamed aboard. Curious. It's a start.
I mean, I feel like he would have just hopped on right after a battle and things would have been kosher.
Static
So.
and out of order. The node's harmonic emitters didn't take too kindly to being tampered with. I doubt we'll be able to play out the full animated sequence of events. That said, we should be able to realign the data and unlock the full recording if we place these fragments in the right order.
I feel like it was greeting, scan, follow me.
Place these fragments in the correct order. What happened first? Right. Tassin Fei welcomed Director Hugh and
So this is not the hardest puzzle here.
After Tassin Fei welcomed Director Hugh and his bridge officers aboard, Director Hugh scanned a piece of technology which he considered to be part of a fragment of a larger piece. So, naturally,
They left.
the fragments have been placed in the correct order. First, Tassin Fei welcomed Director Hugh and his team aboard the ship. Then, Director Hugh scanned some technology which was part of
I
a
feel like I'm
larger
being
piece.
handheld like a child, but okay.
Lastly, Tassin Fei asked Director Hugh and his officers to follow her, so they all left the room.
Okay. That's what I said.
We did it! Right. I've fed the data back into the node in the correct order this time. We should be able to play
This feels
the
like
full
padding,
sequence of
too.
events now. Remember, it's likely to be visually incomplete due to the harmonics malfunction within the node, but the acoustics shouldn't be affected.
AKA, we didn't want to animate the whole thing. Oh, okay, they are a little animated. Cool. Okay, so it's just going to jump from section to section.
Good to finally meet you face to face. I have heard a lot about you and your skill set.
Leader Tassin Fei.
No, but it is filling in some of the blanks in the audio, so that's good.
I've heard a lot about the Aetherians. So, you said you needed help.
Yes, a piece of our technology has been found aboard the Harmony. We may be compromised.
Let's see. You're right. This is control board technology, all right.
Okay, control confirmed.
The energy signature isn't an exact match.
Why is it weird?
This technology looks like a fragment of a larger piece. We'll need to locate the rest of it before I can make an assessment.
Of course, our diplomatic quarters are available should you wish to stay longer for this assessment.
Okay.
Please excuse the furnishing. Under normal circumstances, we redress our rooms for all our guests.
Well, these circumstances are far from normal. But that won't be necessary. We won't be staying long.
I see. How unfortunate. Perhaps another time. In that case, please follow me.
Doot, 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 doot. Alright. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's the code input. That's what we needed. Beep to the boop to the beep to the boop. Bye now.
Great teamwork. We've pieced it all together. It looks like Director Hugh and his officers beamed aboard the Harmony to help Tassin Fei identify a piece of...
Control board technology.
Exactly. Fortunately, the data node recording also shows the console code used by Tassin Fei to bypass security. I suggest we look out for other consoles along the way. Perhaps we'll be able to use this method again. This probably also won't be the last data node we'll be able to interact with aboard the ship. Right, let's move on, shall we?
Alright, let's code.
So, it seems like the starship debris we found earlier might have been control Borg then.
I want to see if the code works in the last room we
The
were
door
in.
behind us will likely lock. We'll need to choose a path.
Okay, I can't just go back and use it there. Alright, let's see what our options are. We got hallway, alright, observation lounge, or diplomatic rooms. Well, we'll try to make a full loop. Let's just follow where the walk went. Or actually, no, moving on would be where the walk went. So let's see. Let's take option 2.
Right behind you.
Alright, we got the optional. Cool.
This looks like a social lounge. I didn't know the Aetherians were so willing to host. Very hospitable, though a little deserted for my taste.
I like the chairs. I think those are chairs. Lucari Fusion Conference. 200,000 PA.
It's related to stellar research. I'm surprised I haven't been contacted about this.
That's weird. Oh, are we going to learn some stuff about the Aetherians? Days are numbered. Oh. That's worrying. I'm glad we got some accolades back, though. It's been a while. I don't think I see anything else scannable.
I take it these are the redressed diplomatic quarters Tasim Fey spoke of in the data node recording. I must say, I wasn't aware that a diplomatic meeting had been scheduled between any Lucari ambassadors and Aetherians.
Well, they seem largely unused.
Right. Perhaps this is for a future meeting that hasn't been coordinated yet.
That or the Aetherians are an evolution of the Lucari in their own universe.
Normal circumstances in that recording. It's possible the situation is far more dire than we had imagined. I'll be sure to check in with Lucari Command.
Again, I've been a little distrustful of them from the jump, but they haven't been
Oh my.
nearly as
These
off-putting as it.
These are almost identical to the furnishings of Lucari diplomatic quarters.
Okay.
It seems like the Aetherians have replicated our style almost to perfection.
That's weird. That's suspicious. Oh, apparently we got a tactical kit out of it. I
This looks
don't really
like a
need it, but
shortcut.
shortcut. The door, I guess? Yeah. We're gonna do a weird flippy over the bed. We're getting any info out of these boxes, so alright.
It's one of Director Hughes' officers.
Okay. Found a dead guy.
To help them. Shields are still down. We can stabilize them and beam them out.
Okie dokie. Alrighty. Just want to see if we can go back to this hallway we missed. No. Okay. Might have to play this a second time for my dailies tomorrow, I guess. Unless it opens after we stabilize this guy.
This isn't good. We need to figure out what happened here. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Let's node.
That's the spirit! Our tricorders are already remodulated and optimized for holographics. If you gather information to bypass the encryption subroutines, I'll get started on the node's parameters.
Okay. Try the door again. Nope. Okay.
I'm feeling less guilty about tampering with Aetherian technology. Our allies could be in danger. Recalibrating parameters. Almost there. Got it. The fragments should be ready to play.
I will lead you to our lower decks.
Okay. So they went downtown. Downstairs. Down something. Okay, show me more blue shit. There we go, blue shit.
Watch out!
Uh-oh. Get pointy. Get shooty. I didn't see what they were shooting at, or if they were on just a perimeter. So we had lower decks, shooty.
What are you doing?
I think everybody was standing in the shooty one, so...
Worked. Unlike the last recording
Okay,
we watched,
cool.
these initial fragments seem to be in the right order. That means Tassine Fey was leading Director Hugh and his officers to the lower decks of the ship. After that, something or someone attacked them. Well, this part seems right.
Okay.
However, my scans indicate the presence of corrupted data located inside the memory buffers. One of the following fragments does not align with the expected data intervals of the recording. That is to say, one of the recordings of Director Hugh was added later on. It was artificially injected into the data sequence.
Great, so we still have deepfakes in the 26th century. Falsified fragment added to the node?
Perhaps. We can't rule it out. But that doesn't seem like something the Control Borg would do. It seems a little too calculated, don't you think? In any case, we need to make a choice and identify the artificial fragment so we can remove the corrupted data and access the rest of the recording.
Okay.
Which fragment was artificially added to the data node?
I feel like the constructs. Like, I feel like we're gonna get in trouble with something new. So
Right. An unknown construct appeared from beyond the portal and attacked the group.
they can tease that for the next episode.
Falsified fragment has been identified. First,
I like that they're mixing this up. This is actually a nice change of pace from the usual
officers that she would lead them to
scan
the
and
lower
shoot
decks of the ship.
options.
But then,
Even with the scanning, it added a little. Oh, they came up with a little variety for it.
officers from beyond the portal. One of his bridge officers was left wounded.
Okay, that's weird.
Done. That's it. It wasn't a control Borg that fired at Director Hugh's officer, but an unknown construct. It seems Aetherian? The corrupted data has been removed successfully. The full sequence of events is now ready to play. Unfortunately, the harmonics are acting up again, so expect some fragmentation.
All right. Oh, sorry. Skipped ahead, but
It is a shame you are not staying longer. We have much to discuss. I am curious about the liberated Borg.
Well, the path of a liberated Borg is not easy. Ultimately, it's about giving others a second chance.
bit of a non sequitur, but okay.
Fascinating. Aetherians believe in giving others a second life, like an ascension.
It's kind of like the Kobali.
Suppose you could compare it to that. Helping others overcome their past so they can grow.
Indeed, if you follow me, I will lead you to our lower decks.
You said this is where you found the Control Borg boarding party?
Indeed.
Do you know how they were able to bypass your shields?
We are uncertain. Several malfunctions have been reported. No conclusions have been drawn yet.
Here's the portal. What the fuck is that?
What are you doing?
That does look Aetherian, though, with the glows.
Get behind me!
Oh, that's why the table's over. It's a cover. Nice.
My
Okay.
word, so that's what actually happened. It seems like an Aetherian security system of some sort attacked Director Hugh and his officers. But by Luca, I cannot imagine why someone would come back afterwards to plant a falsified recording implicating the Borg. It's beyond me.
I'm pretty sure it looks bad if your own security system attacks one of your supposed allies. It's probably just programmed to attack Borg.
Tarsian Fey's remark is important. If the Aetherian security system has gone rogue, there might be more for us to worry about than control Borg. Fortunately, this recording also shows the console code used to activate this portal. I suppose it will lead to the lower decks. Here's the code. Will you do the honors?
Let's take a look. Checking the door one more time. What I might do is after we do this run, I might hop back in real quick and get up to the choice of doors to see if there's something different in that other hallway. And then just call it a night there if there's no other choices based on this first run. Alright. Wily Lad Namad. When the Kalmanons evolved to become the Yad Namad, the Aetherians found their true purpose. The Ether offers knowledge so divine that naturally it chose itself to govern the actions of all. Okay, some of the words can't be translated.
I believe this calls for the Earth saying, "Here goes nothing." These lower decks sure are darker.
Pointier, too.
A word.
So,
Yes. I mean, I think so. I feel confident that we are on the right track, especially after seeing both Director Hugh and Tarsian Fey pass through here. And yet, I just feel unsettled. There's something not quite right about all of this. Do you feel it too?
yeah, shit's weird.
Before we move on, I want to make sure you know that you can count on me. Entirely. Last time we underwent a mission together, I told you I wasn't certain I'd be a reliable ally against Borg forces. That's not the case anymore. I feel stronger than ever. Although I still have some reservations, I won't be showing up late to the party this time.
Pretty sure we're already in the middle of the party, but sounds good to me.
That's settled. Let's get back to business. This room...
Let's node.
Exactly. You know the drill. If you search the room for information, I'll begin...
I like this kind of increasingly dramatic slow jam going on.
Encryption subroutines won't stand a chance.
Let's get scanny.
I'm feeling apprehensive.
See a lab for
What
anything
we're
else.
about to see next could be very telling.
But I think that's the point.
Integrating the environmental information. Bypassing encryptions. All done. The fragments are ready to play.
Boop.
Unit bridge requesting immediate backup.
There has been a grave misunderstanding.
I'd say so. Oh, another one.
Fret not, Director. We will not let you perish.
Oh, he got blasted. Maybe that was set up. What? Are the Aetherians just Borg that they upconverted?
Did they really get into some kind of near-fatal altercation? I can't even imagine it. Tassin Fei is our ally and friend. There must be more to this.
I told you they were sus out the gate. I told you they were sus out the gate. Alright, it is weird though.
Unfortunately, my scans suggest that the node's memory buffer may be overloaded. Over time, this could lead to slight alterations in recorded material due to deletions or simplifications, for example. So rather than an artificial addition, it seems to be a corruption of the original events. There should be some truth to this scenario, but something's off. We'll need to identify the altered fragment and restore it to its original form in order to play the full sequence of events.
Alright.
Which data node fragment was altered?
I feel like raising the weapon.
The node is not receptive to
Okay.
Which data node fragment was altered? The altered fragment has been
Okay.
identified. Director Hugh raised his weapon at Tassin Fei, but
There's probably an accolade for getting them all correct, so...
finally, Tassin Fei lifted his body out of the room. By Lucar, we did it. I was hoping for this outcome. Hopefully this means that Director Hugh was not gravely injured. Let's see what actually happened here. The full sequence is ready to play.
I might just do a second run after this just to blitz it, but we'll see. Again, I mostly want to just see the hallway. What I can do is do the hallway and then back out, and I can finish it later tonight.
There has been a grave misunderstanding.
I can see that. What the hell is going on here?
Our security system is registering you and your officers as prime Borg.
Tassin Fei, I really don't want to take down your construct. Get them to stand down.
I understand. This won't be necessary. You will be neutralized until we can repair our systems.
Neutralized? Okay, we might be getting lost in translation, but that's not happening.
Fret not, Director. We will not let
So I guess knocking him out made it so would have turned off the aggro. We haven't found the second bridge officer either.
you shall be conserved and uplifted anew.
Yeah, that's weird. He's gonna get the Forerunner upgrade from Halo. Assume the mantle.
By Lucar, we did it. I was hoping for this outcome. Hopefully this means that Director Hugh was not gravely injured. Let's see what actually happened here. The full sequence is ready to play.
That's not the right audio. Okay. Director Hugh was neutralized in an effort to protect him, I suppose, and it looks like he's wounded.
That's it.
Oh, there we go.
Director Hugh was neutralized by Tassin Fei.
I think it forgot to play something last time.
Protect him, I suppose? And it looks like his wounded bridge officer made it out of the room.
Okay.
Well, if the Director and his officers are registering as enemy Borg to the Aetherian security system, then there's no telling how it will register us.
We're not Borg. We should be fine.
Had dealings with
Oh, that's right.
that have left us.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We did get assimilated.
Thankfully, the recording once again shows the console code Tassin Fei used to get out of this room. However, perhaps we should stop tampering with the data nodes from now on.
Okay. What's up with the neutralization?
Tassin Fei's choice seems somewhat abrupt. It certainly wouldn't be acceptable by Lucari diplomatic standards. But if she intends to uplift him anew, as she said, perhaps she only meant to conceal Director Hugh's biosigns from her security system.
That sounds like Cope.
Aetherian customs could be wildly different from mine or yours. Perhaps this is not as transgressive as it seems.
Yeah, whatever, still weird.
I agree. Let's input the console code so we can move on and beam in some backup. The coordinates might be a little off as we are unfamiliar with the Harmony's exotic interdimensional topography. Beam-in could be delayed, and the exact arrival position unknown.
Okay. So for the bus.
Marque to the Rescava. We are requesting backup aboard the Harmony. Director Hugh is down. I repeat, Director Hugh is down.
Admiral Kumarke, this is Ensign Varunte reporting in. We have notified both of your crews. We're struggling to get a lock on your position. We'll beam someone down as soon as we can.
So maybe we'll get a cavalry later.
Copy that, Varunte. Right. Let's not waste a moment.
Okay, I want to check accolades real quick to see if there is one. Oh wait, so we checked the accolade list. I'm just probably gonna trim that out. It finished while the ad was running. There does not seem to be an ad for perfectly getting all of, or not an accolade for perfectly nailing all of the. There we go. Nailing all the detection. So you get gumshoe regardless. Anyway, here's the new party popper. Usually, do any of these do balloons, or is this just glowy shit? Just glowy shit. It's cool glowy shit, but like, I'm just getting the balloons. Oh well. Okay, let's unlock the door and move on with this. I still want to do that quick hallway check. After we do the first finish, though. Alright. Alright.
That's Director Hughes' other officer. Let's stabilize them and beam them out.
I wonder if we're going to get a report back from them once they're stabilized. Back in their sickbay. Bye now.
Watch out! Control Borg ahead! No match for us.
Oh, I forgot they did the anti-tentacle nonsense. Dormy, alright.
Unsurprisingly, this room is also on lockdown. We'll
There's
need
a
to
galaxy map.
move on without a recording of Tarsin Fei's console code.
Oh, we said we were going to stop doing the hologram stuff. Okay.
Any insight into the Aetherians could be valuable to us.
Let's do.
What an incredible astrometrics laboratory. I never imagined Aetherians to be galactic strategists, though.
I mean, you would think they would have to be.
They're less quick to trust others than I had originally thought.
To be fair, I've been not trusting them that much either, so whatever.
This star chart shows an array of interlinked gateways placed across a vast number of alternate dimensions.
Okay. I guess that explains the lattice bit.
Fascinating. I haven't seen many other species use gateways as a means of transportation.
The Borg did. My suspicion that they just ascended all their Borg or whatever in their home universe increases. After the Great Cybernetic Onslaught, the Doctrine 2 evolved. Military taxes no longer concerned themselves with redacted, as those who could not see the light were redacted. Okay, so purity of thought kind of there. Instead, the all-knowing Ether has brought us countless victories, some more noteworthy than others. Redacted, target species proved to be...
Cybernetic Onslaught. It seems these military texts describe the battle the Aetherians fought against the Borg, as well as other civilizations. This retelling is much less grim than I would have imagined. Didn't they say the Borg decimated their entire universe?
I mean, if they're their own Borg, maybe they did. I'm just saying. That was the accolade, I
That's
think.
it. Well done.
For Unity, we are strong. Also, the Unity thing screams Borg, too.
Rogue security system constructs up ahead.
We haven't gotten to use any of these probe. Here, have a microsingularity. Or don't? There we go. It brings the suck. Next fight I'll use the... now we can use the probes here. Hi, boys.
Let's keep moving.
Hi, boys. Oh. There'll probably be a wave-based thing eventually where we gotta... Oh, we have... Okay. Check that map here. We got 3 rooms. This one goes to more hallway. So left and right are probably the best place to start here.
Look out! Control Borg heading our way. They must be beaming in from other sections of the ship.
There's the adaptation. Switch it up. That's a full remodulation. I didn't want that. What's the? This is the cycle 3. Okay. I haven't fought Borg in a while, so I haven't had to use this gun in a while.
Oddly enough, it sort of looks familiar.
Got a shield out of it. Okay. Another possibility is that the Aetherians are Borged up Lucari? Hence the familiarity stuff?
Look out! Control Borg heading our way.
Was that overkill? Absolutely. No time to take chances. I mean, the general pinkish skin tone kind of matches the Aetherian faces, so... Alright, we got armor. Is that 2 armors this run? I'm probably just going to salvage them anyway. But... Or no, we got a kit earlier. Okay. And a module I can't use. So yeah, I'm probably just going to... What's its foot? Yeah, it's salvage all that. Wait till the end of the mission. Alright, door number 3.
Oh my. It's a whole wall of Grandad Bexes. But
they're Borg! They're fucking Borg!
perhaps this is how Aetherians honor their fallen.
No! They're Borg! Alright, Rivera. The gold. Griffiths. Burlack. I don't know where I got the skin tone thing. I thought they were green. I think, wait, what was that? It was Hegner or something. Luna Lauren? Harrington? Like, I don't know if they named these after staffers or... Hainig. Reed. Levitt. Laird. That or they're, like, just people who've died. Rose. Like, in-game. Like, I'm not entirely sure. Polito? Polito. Nothing's ringing a name yet. Arflow. Boyd. Rockwell. Wait, she hit with the double V's. Teherina? Stadelman? Hagen. Olson. Winther. Bottom. Wilhelm. Heimel. March. Oh, and you get an accolade for reading them all. Which I didn't see on the list, so maybe there is one for getting all the clues right. Again, I'll do that on my own time, but we'll still do the hallway check. They're fucking... What they're Borg!
Nearby. Admiral Kumar K to the Rescava, requesting an immediate status report.
Admiral Kumarke, this is Ensign Varunte reporting in. We've got a lock on your position. Who should we send in?
Send in my boys.
Understood.
And
I'll
lady
send
boys.
those over to your team. They should be with you soon.
Okay, for some... Again, my highlights reel isn't stopping when it's off screen. That's weird.
And Ensign? Tell them to be careful, please. This ship is packed with Borg.
Yeah, including the people who run it.
It's
And a rogue security system.
Aetherians use these energy portals to get from one level of their ship to the next. I wonder how many there are aboard the Harmony.
And what they lead
In
to.
any case, this Aetherian portal is already open.
Here goes nothing. Whee! Final deck.
Admiral Kumarke, this is Ensign Varunte. Did the crew make it?
They did, and not a moment
They did?
too soon, Varunte. I'm picking up life signs further ahead on this deck of the ship. Localized interference makes them hard to identify, but it could be Director Hugh and Tassin Fey. I'll be right behind.
Oh, there they are. They just fell out of me. Forgot I gave her a that. I haven't done many ground missions that require crew in a while.
It seems there are no data nodes in this room. And still no signs of Director Hugh or Tassin Fey. Without the recordings and console codes, we'll need to rely on environmental information alone to move forward.
Okay, let's take a
What's
sneaky
the
peek.
console at the end of the room? Neurodrills? Hydroponics pods? Is this a sick bay or a science lab?
¿Por qué no los dos? I don't know what the hydroponics would play into things yet, but yeah, something's up.
Nothing here. We'll have to keep looking. Rogue security system incoming! Our console interaction must have activated them. They're stronger than the last one.
Not worried about it.
Well done. Quite the interruption. Now, where were we?
It's gonna happen every time we examine one, aren't we? Oh, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Must have forgot I gave one of my squad the Furyodon. Through redacted, we are redacted. Okay. Another Aetherian axiom, but redacted.
It does seem like a line from Tassin Fey's axiom. Through harmony we are secure, through unity we are strong. Perhaps the redactions are an added security measure. The words seem to have been superimposed with others that cannot be translated. Not unlike a palimpsest. But if this line reads anything like the other two, then I'm not sure why a redaction is needed.
I don't recall third line.
Me neither. Not in any of my interactions with Tassin Fey. Either way, this unfortunately doesn't help us unlock the door.
It's going to be something like through assimilation, something. Do you think since we've been dealing with them and dealing with the Borg, we would have their word for the assimilation would have slipped, because it would have needed to drop into the universal translators for when we're talking about assimilation. So the axiom is law, the axiom is life. Though the Yeah, this is Leoxrella, okay. Either prescribes it cannot be denied that our significant or our extensive studies of other species has made a significant contribution to our doctrine. They're Borg. They're the Borg. And for that, the Ether rewards us with ascension. Talshar, in particular, served as... Rest is missing. Isn't that weird?
This is a partial biomedical display of Aetherian energy readings.
I love you, Furiodon, buddy, but you gotta get out of the way.
These readings indicate the presence of enhanced sensory organs, regenerative internal probes, and an energy-based core. It looks like the Aetherian anatomical composition is 70% biological, 30% mechanical, and the rest of the data is missing.
Log the data and move on.
Another console in this room that contains the access code to the door. Heads up! Rogue security system incoming again! Predictable, I suppose.
Starting to wonder how rogue this shit is, but alright. It also kind of explains all the geometry-based ships, too, because
Likely due to a
Borg-like cubes and spheres and stuff. It's just... These guys went pyramid.
Glad that's over. Let's try another console. That's it! The door is open!
Don't sound so excited.
I'm detecting a lifetime. Cognitive functions are compatible with the cooperative Borg.
Big reveal? It's gonna be Hugh, but... How big of a reveal is it gonna be?
What is this place?
My hair's not being done any favors, apparently. I think the settings are just low enough that that was far enough out for it not to...
It's Director Hugh!
Oh, great. We've got, Are they Borg? Again, I brought up the Kabali thing earlier. Are they Borg that Kabali them into Aetherians? They just combine it all? Which one? What is he at? Hello? No. Follow the greenie. Oh.
The Director's life signs are stable, but he's been put into a stasis. Scans show the pods are equipped with an integrated dispenser valve and a medical interface connected to the ship's console system. We should be able to wake the Director up by using a console command to activate the pod's dispenser. We just need to modify the output to release some sort of powerful stimulant.
How about cocaine? How about Quartracine?
That would do it.
I'll get on it.
Out! It's the Aetherian security system! Scanning the Director's pod must have alerted them.
Doesn't matter. We do what we do best. Doing shooting. I do like their little triangular, like, defense event. I don't know, they're setting up for a blast with the triangles, but still, it is cool.
We can hardly catch a break, can we? Let's activate the pod's dispenser.
So, like, she recognized their little standy charge things. Nobody registered. This looks like Borg shit. Nobody.
It looks like getting
Let's get 'em out.
this pod from the inside is the tricky part. From out here, it should be relatively simple.
Alright, well, I was going to say use the button, but EMP burst.
Not my speciality, though, I'm afraid. Indeed, we could target the control panel with a localized EMP to fry the locking mechanism. We could also recalibrate the control panel to bypass security parameters altogether.
Or decipher the access code.
Choice is yours.
Okay, of course the EMP burst is going to be the tactical option.
Let's give it a try.
Crispy fries. Where do I do that? Oh, over here.
That's it! We can open the pod.
Bzzzt. Hey, buddy.
Director Hugh. Are you okay?
Where are my officers?
They're safe. They're on the Rescava. We beamed them out, but we've yet to find Tassin
Forget Faye. We need to get off this ship. I'm worried about Tassin Faye too, but not the way you are. The Aetherians? They've been lying to us.
I fucking called it.
Here. Look.
I don't remember when the first episode of all this dropped, but
Data from the Aetherian lab.
I said that something was up.
Through harmony, we are secure.
For what?
These biosigns.
Through unity, we are strong.
Oh, they do a little plastic surgery too.
They're consistent with...
Borg,
Called it!
but also
Through fusion,
Fusion.
we are victorious.
Iconians.
Oh, that would explain the head shape. Yeah, okay. The thing is, was it an assimilation of the Iconians or was it a tag team?
look out!
Oh, right, we got a Goopy Pete. That's not ideal.
What was that?
A problem for later. Its escape has triggered some kind of red alert. Shields are up.
Great.
Damn. There goes our plan of beaming out.
There might be another way.
And also, what happened to the ship that wrecked it?
Not the way I'd usually greet an ally.
I mean, obviously the control, but okay.
But I suppose this is somewhat of a unique situation. I'll save the details of my gratitude for later. Needless to say, I owe you one. As for our escape plan, the raised shields do pose a problem. However, during my brief time aboard the Aetherian ship, I learned that beaming out might not be the only option at our disposal.
We've learned some things as well.
Right. The Harmony's wall structures act as data nodes that store recordings of past events that have happened aboard the ship. We reverse engineered the nodes in order to play them back, much like a holodeck.
Even though I called it, this is a pretty good episode, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Actually, director, your neutralization was the last thing we watched.
Your creativity is commendable. Well, however daunting that must have seemed, Tassin Faye's neutralization wasn't as effective as she'd hoped. It looks like the Aetherians don't know enough about liberated Borg biology to knock us out entirely. Not yet, anyway. While I was being carried through the Aetherian lab, slipping in and out of consciousness, I managed to send out a nanoprobe I had pre-programmed to scout for situational intel.
That's handy. The missing data from the science lab?
Correct. This nanoprobe retrieves key data that is considered either useful or harmful. In this case, that included the hybrid Borg and Iconian biological
That would explain the energy cores, too.
which the probe classified.
Because the Iconians had those.
However,
Pardon me.
the nanoprobe also detected massive energy spikes coming from a room on this level.
That's gonna be the boss fight.
The energy type is consistent with the one emitted by the ship's portals. My guess is gateway technology.
Oh, an Iconian gateway. That would explain the portal use, too.
Hard to say. Your guess is as
But the Borg also had the transwarp conduit,
Most
so...
importantly, my
It could be a mix of
intelligence
both.
suggests the Aetherians are not on their side. Or ours. At least not for now.
Okay.
Well, as a liberated
I
Borg,
didn't see what the response was
or
supposed to be.
XB, as we used to call ourselves,
Oh, that's what the XB uniforms are then.
civilization or individual might be open to reform. If they are anything like the Borg, or ancient Iconians we know of, then there might be a way to help them. But this isn't a hypothesis I'll live to test out if we don't get moving. That's a lesson I learned the hard way on another mission. So let's table this talk for a safer environment.
Okay. We'll do it in the outro.
Before more pots explode.
Okay. Oh. Very good. Anything else we can scan this way before I peace out? Nope. 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 Okay.
The Harmony's defenses have locked the path behind us. The only way onward is forward.
Heard that.
Call me Hugh. I've spent far too many stardates as a nameless.
Hugh it is. What are those?
What are those?
Heads up. We got company.
Oh, and they've got straight up Aetherians on us now, too. I feel like they're not too thrilled about that. So, yeah, whatever the final episode of this is going to be, it's going to be us fighting them and the Borg at the same time, most likely.
Typically, I recommend setting phasers to stun, but that's a dance with assimilation I'd rather avoid, Admiral. Another hostile wave of Aetherians.
Sometimes you just got to do a few murders. It's fine.
Your reputation precedes you. Well done.
Although now I'm worried that the Aetherians are going to have a remodulate requirement while we're fighting them, too. That would be very annoying. Okay. Making sure nothing else came. Oh, alright. Can we tell what kind of people they are? Not really.
My nanoprobe is detecting elevated levels of gamma radiation nearby.
Oh, that's just great.
The Harmony's core.
Hiya.
Granddad Bex!
There's Granddad Bex
Lowered some sort of fractal
Okay, Granddad Bex must be like a stage of them. Okay, I thought Granddad Bex was the devices,
Aetherian security system.
so maybe she wasn't familiar with those. All right,
Understood. We'll keep the Aetherians at bay in the meantime.
all right, start shooting shit. Got it.
Resist and you shall crumble. Accept and you shall ascend.
Another one? This influx seems endless.
That's fine. I got endless gunny shooty. Let's go. Probably need to probe that. That's fine. Calling some more boys.
Almost there.
So the lore blogs had something about her being chosen as cultural ambassador or whatever. So I feel like their intent was to assimilate her as a.
Containment field has been lowered.
What you mean? We can't even shoot these ones.
Collaboration is fruitful. Why such discord in the face of harmony?
Honestly, it's a better reveal than just being a new species.
Teleporting.
Although, I mean, it is kind of tiresome that they just keep
That's our chance.
reusing the same shit over and over. In different flavors.
I hope you're right about that gateway technology.
You guys done? Alright. Well, my squad's over. That's all the guys we called in.
Magnetic containment field protecting a cube-shaped reactor core.
Okay.
Looks familiar, right? If only my tour had started in this room.
It's quite the display.
Another fight down there, I guess.
It must be important to them.
Thought we were going to do something with the core, but I guess not. The step triangle. Oh,
It did seem too easy.
all right.
You're right, Hugh. These granddad Vexes are beaming in with no end in sight.
No end in sight.
Another way to defeat them.
What if more guns?
But it's risky.
I'm all ears.
If we lower its containment field, we could fire at the reactor core to initiate a breach.
That sounds fun.
What about the gamma radiation leaking into the room and the potential loss of life aboard the ship?
I'm willing to bet that putting the core at risk will initiate an emergency power transfer protocol. This would divert all main energy back to the core's containment field, interrupting Aetherian transporters.
It's also like just them being
And likely divert power from the fractal containment fields too.
a mix of
Plan, Admiral.
Borg and
Into the room.
Iconian does not
Risk worth taking.
really
Let's do it.
explain
Work on this fractal containment field.
why they had the Lucari room.
Has been lowered.
You kids have fun.
That quickly. The Aetherians aren't messing around.
I'm on it. Cover me.
Do, 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 do.
Figuring security parameters.
Just seeing if there's a- Okay, that wasn't a damage type thing today. That's cool. Well, then I'm getting the lock boxes when, like, I opened the only 5 I probably am going to ever with those free keys earlier today, and I had to grab some from the
10 seconds.
the Dill store, the freebie, because they give them out for free.
Got 5.
Because it's to encourage you to buy more keys.
Done. The magnetic containment field has been lowered. Target the reactor core.
So I went and blasted him.
Radiation levels are rising. We need to leave.
Let's go.
The control panel is malfunctioning. Cover me. I just need a couple of seconds.
Something's gonna happen.
Your second life awaits you, Hugh.
Uh-oh.
There. It's open. Where's Hugh?
There's something I need to do.
Radiation levels are too high. We need to leave. Emergency systems might seal this section off.
Are they gonna kill... Did they just bring him back for one episode?
I know. That's why you should go ahead without me.
You can't save him, Hugh.
I know, but if I can get through, for even just a second, then it's worth a shot.
Who are you trying to save?
I have to try.
What?
Damn. We can't leave him behind.
Is this something from, like, Picard that I didn't see? Or?
Yes, that's your
Oh.
name, right? Where's Tassine Faye?
We are Grandat Bex. We are Tessine Faye. We are all at once, and soon you shall be too.
I'd rather die than be reassimilated.
It is the only way. Uprisers shall be quelled. Deniers shall be fused. You must join us. You must...
So it's a simulation with more of the Iron Fist vibe that the...
It doesn't have to be like this. My people have the means to restore your freedom.
You misunderstand.
Okay.
We are free. We have long been freed from the shackles of Iconian rigor, and we have taken what serves us best from the Borg. We are evolved.
See, the trouble is, I think you think you're free, but you're not. Everything you're saying right now, that sounds an awful lot like a collective I used to be a part of. You think...
I'm surprised he's listening, but...
If you ask me, you've just forgotten how to choose.
You are mistaken. We do not choose the ether. It chooses us. We follow its path.
Oh, great, it's pseudo-religious, too.
A wise man once told me, even when you think you don't have a choice, there always is one. I might not be able to help you now, but maybe I'll be able to help you one day. No one is beyond redemption.
You're a terrible shot.
to leave now.
King of wishful thinking ass. Although it does reflect, you know, the ideals of Star Trek, you know. You gotta help them all. Can we try to go back? Okay, it's shielded. Neat.
Incredible. An entire bay of gateways.
That sounds convenient. For them.
I've been told your scientific expertise lies in stellar stabilization and planetary restoration. How do you fare with gateway stabilization and remodulation?
I think you're in luck.
You are in luck. These aren't too dissimilar from the Tourette system gateway we encountered recently. I should be able to modify one of the gateway's frequencies to match the coordinates of our ships.
Okay, more backup, please.
In the meantime, I'll send out a call to the cooperative for additional backup. If my earlier distress signal worked, then the Yasutake should already be waiting for my return.
Let's hope.
The Rescava is on standby.
Let's start blasting.
I'll get started on the gateway.
Heads up! More hostile Aetherians incoming.
There we go.
Through harmony, we are secure.
I don't like their little murder floor tactics that you can't even shoot them during, but at least it's not auto-targeting them.
Unity, we are strong. Through fusion, we are victorious.
So I'm guessing their interest in destroying Borg in other universes is kind of like the one where they just want to be the only game in town, Borg-wise. That's the second engineering kit we've gotten. I'm gonna use that shit. Genuinely surprised my buddies haven't gotten KO'd yet.
The gateway is active.
All right, let's party. While we wait for the alert to drop, we gotta talk to Hugh apparently.
Well, no time to waste. Let's see if this gateway takes us to our ships as intended. See you on the other side.
All right, see. Whoop.
Glad to see you made it in one piece. Let's check in with the Rescava.
Marky, what's up?
Loud and clear. It's good to see you both back on your ships. But this isn't over quite yet. The Harmony is hailing us.
Guess we're gonna have to shoot it.
This truly has been a grave misunderstanding.
I like that they're not even hiding the extra eyes anymore.
Remnants of our Iconian heritage, yes.
So why'd you hide that shit?
To protect you from your own assumptions, of course. For your own benefit, on your path to a greater...
So that's the Covenant, but
We
okay.
seek not to harm you, but to welcome you. As we eventually did with the Borg, we stand on the precipice of a new era, led by the Aether.
We're supposed to be united.
We are and we can be. Today's events are...
It's just leftist infighting all over again, as we do.
We can be more than a
I don't know why this line's so quiet. That's weird.
We can be one. Do you not recall our axiom? Through harmony.
maybe the file got corrupted or something, because everything else sounded fine.
We are strong. Through fusion, we are victorious.
Alright, yeah, that's a new third line there, buddy.
Our mistake.
I doubt that.
There must be a diplomatic way forward, even after today. Tassin Fei, my people and I, we can help you. The cooperative advocates for the free Borg. Our reclamation methods are consistently evolving and improving, and yet the core of our mission remains the same. A liberated Borg does not rid themselves of their past. They simply dare to challenge it.
Tassin Fei, I strongly suggest you consider this offer. It might be the only chance you get before the galaxy turns against you for your duplicity.
The galaxy
Last chance.
against itself long before it turns against us. We will watch from afar as factions burn and tear each other apart. It is foretold.
Okay, so she is purple, so I wasn't
Ready to welcome those who
entirely mistaking the possible connection with the Lucari, but alright. We'll let that happen.
perfection is disappointing. We were hoping you would see the light, but you are not the first friends of ours who have refused ascension. Like everyone else from our dimension, you shall undergo fusion. It is inevitable.
Do we all get the cool earrings at least?
We learned from the best. We have been watching you for centuries. It is a shame that all of this ends now. Your individuality has been most intriguing, but it is useless nonetheless. Soon, we shall be fused, and you will know perfection.
Hard pass.
Your ship is compromised, Tassin Fei. Stand down.
I love that the Aetherian ships are called de-escalators when they're about to escalate the fuck out of us.
You are no friend to me. Friends do not force others to join the collective.
Yeah, we shot first. What are you gonna do about it? Now the question is, are they gonna do big battle after this, or the Aetherians just gonna peace out and regroup? It's probably like I bet like big battle, like at least one more episode is what I'm thinking. And given what they've displayed of their tech, how are we gonna beat that?
Looks like the Aetherians also called for backup.
That's fine. Boy, it's a big one.
Harmony is severed on Colony.
Well, welcome. You already know what game you're in. This is the fighty track. That's what we do here. I wouldn't be surprised if we get Aetherian ships as playable eventually. I don't know about like the Harmony, but these other ones probably. I don't know how soon either, but probably by year's end.
Army repairs are nearing completion.
Or they might hold on to them for like summer event ships or something. Oh, I'm getting a little toasty here. Yeah, they're gonna peace out and collect reinforcements for.
Reality vortices. I thought only the Mirror Borg used those.
Let her go. This is just the beginning.
All right, yeah, we got at least one, maybe two more episodes out of it. Oh, and you're dumping dudes on here to do your dirty work? That's pathetic. All right.
Tassin Fei, let them through reality vortex.
Good for them. Instantly rips one completely apart.
Was this an Aetherian ploy all along?
Probably. You're learning quickly.
Complication and a cover?
I think my loadout still has like ridiculous physical damage buffs too, so kinetic, that's what I mean.
Our records suggest getting others to do their dirty. Well, no, I can be
Good to know.
This is true.
unimpressed. The fight's not over yet.
It will be. Can't be that much left.
Vortices are closing.
Okay. Last wave. Oh yeah, I could even see 3 waves. Got it. Alright.
We could use some more backup on our side.
I would have expected to get a whole 2 hours out of this. I thought we'd be done like maybe an hour and a half.
Your perseverance reminds me of a friend of mine. Never took no for an answer.
Cuba. Great material. Continue again. Which should protect me from some of these shenanigans too. Alright. You want to dance? We'll dance. Didn't do as much damage as I would have hoped, but I shredded their shield. Any other cleanup? No. Okie dokie.
Backup arriving just in time never hurts. However, Tassim Faye is still out there somewhere, and what she said about the galaxy turning against itself may be true. Reports of Borg incursions are multiplying by the stardate, with an unusual increase in infighting amongst Control, Mirror, and Prime Borg.
Okay, so the Borg are going to fight themselves. Let's not forget the creature that escaped from the Harmony. Yeah, we don't know about that.
We may well and truly be on the precipice of a new era, as Tassim Faye said.
Oh, they're going to set themselves up for a whole new season with this shenanigans. Where do we go from here?
For now, let's return to safety and regather our strength. More Aetherians could arrive unannounced at any moment. I will mask our warp signatures so we can return safely. A little trick I picked up during my unfortunate time in captivity many years ago. Once we're out of harm's way, I'll contact you to send over any information the Cooperative has on the Aetherians.
Sounds fun.
Oh, before you leave, I wanted to thank you for coming to my aid. There was a time in which a person like you might have left a liberated Borg like me behind. I'm touched to see this is no longer the case. Though we are no longer the most despised people in the galaxy, forging alliances is still a delicate endeavor for us. This means a lot to me, and the Cooperative.
Well, we already bailed out 7 a couple times, so that's fine.
Today was eventful, to say the least. But I'm thankful I had you by my side through it all. We make quite the team. It only pains me that Tassim Faye was never really part of it.
It's like the Tholians were right. And nekobun, who's been calling it since the start. I'm going to keep saying that.
Never really took to the Aetherians, did they? In any case, I must return so I can forward Director Hughes' intel to the Lucari Concordium when I receive it. Reporting the possibility of a multiversal war with the Borg to our superiors will be an interesting conversation. I wish you the best of luck.
Great! Bye-bye. Wait, what?
odd. This happened to me recently on another Lucari ship. I'll be sure to report it.
Something's been planted on the ship. It's the same as the anomaly from the
Stay safe out
the
there.
blogs. It's gotta be. Yeah, I like how the season's coming together. This is really solid.